coronavirus outbreak could trigger another global disaster, a hunger pandemic of biblical proportions. The situation is already dire. Some 135 million people are facing crisis levels of hunger, and the UN says that number could double because of COVID-19. We spoke to Hilal Elva, the UN Special Reporter on the right to food. She told us more about the unfolding food catastrophe.
Well, the world was not prepared, first of all, such a global pandemic to combat health emergency that serious, let alone food emergency. Of course, some countries that are major staple food exporters like US, Russia, and China have significant stocks, but not net food importers. Countries have such a comfortable position. That's going to be the serious for some countries, not all. As of now, as of end of 2019, 135 million people are severely food insecure in basically 30 countries. But the COVID will make this at least double. We don't know. Maybe it will not, or maybe even more. So we are in the uncharted territory yet. Well, actually, pandemic came in a time that there was no supply problem. There was no food supply problem. I mean, there was no significant food inavailability. We have enough availability issue, but pandemic broke the global supply chain because of lockdown and mobility restrictions. Today, we are mostly relying on global supply chain, and almost all countries are depending on import some food. And or even inside of the country, food systems are dependent on transportation from farm to table. When this chain broke, that prices go up, products cannot reach the market, etc., and major food insecurity starts gradually being serious.
This is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai. All praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God. And Yahushua is the true name of his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Shalom to the elected nation Israel. The nation Israel consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And if you do not look like a typical black, Hispanic, or Native American, you can still be an Israelite through your father's seed line going back to an Israelite man. And of course, your spirit bearing witness, being proof, being evidence that you are an Israelite, because you're drawn to this 100% word. The 100% doctrine comes out of the camp of Great Millstone. You're drawn to it, you accept it, you're not faking it, right? You're sincere, and you fit the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Okay? I'm the Brother Zakar from the Great Millstone Plain Tables Camp in Philadelphia, PA. And the topic of this video is going to be hunger pandemic is coming. A hunger pandemic is coming. Okay? Because as of 2020, all right, the year of prophecy deemed by Apostle Tahar, Great Millstone, the coronavirus has been a major plague that's all around the globe. Okay? And this is going to lead towards more severe things to come. This is just the beginning of sorrows. Okay? Because the God of Israel, who the world calls God, the Most High, his name being Yahweh, okay, God's just a title, he's fed up with the wicked of this society, of this world, okay? And the wicked are going to be punished through vast amounts of ways, okay? And one of the ways a lot of wicked people can be punished is through hunger, starvation, okay? All right, because as of this scripture, Lamentations 4:9, they that be slain with the sword are better. Okay, so if you being slain with the sword, okay, it says are better than they that be slain with hunger. Okay, being slain with hunger, okay, having starvation, your body eating, okay, your own flesh, okay, your own muscle, okay, so it can keep on functioning. That's a slow and painful death. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of people's reality real soon. Why? Because they're wicked. Their deeds are wicked. They don't follow the God of Israel, the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, the elected nation Israel will be safe during this utter chaos that's about to break loose around America, but are still gonna go through this, are still gonna go through the fire, tribulation. Okay, not being able to eat every day. Okay, that's gonna come. All right, and even more harsh tribulations and trials are gonna come. All right, but a hunger pandemic is coming. It's only gonna get worse for America and other parts of the globe because the wicked needs to be punished. Okay, so of course, if you're new to listening to this, all right, and you're an Israelite, so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native American, and of course, if you may not look like a typical Black, Hispanic, or Native American, but you're drawn to this message that salvation is coming for the nation of Israel, so-called Black, Hispanics, Native Americans, and judgment is coming for the wicked, all right, the people of pride, okay, which is majority of people. All right, heathen nations outside the nation of Israel, chiefly the wicked rulers of this society, the elite Rothschilds, Rockefellers, elite banking families, their reign's gonna come to an end. All right, their prideful reign of wickedness. Okay, so if you're drawn to this word, okay, repent to the God of Israel. All right, change your ways. All right, and follow the guidelines of the scriptures, the law, statutes, commandments, and repent and become better for the Most High's sake, so you won't suffer and be condemned with the world, destruction of the world. All right? Because you don't want no part of dying a slow, painful death of hunger. Okay? A lot of these Americans don't know what it feels to be hungry, to go days without eating. All right? Because America, these people just keep gorging down so much fast food. They're just used to being in comfort. But the wicked, all right, their comfort's gonna be taken away from them because the Most High is not with this place. All right, so of course, sincere brothers and sisters, practice fasting now. Okay, fasting afflicting your soul. All right, okay, so you can get closer to the Most High. All right, because the more lower your estate is, all right, if you're afflicting your soul, the Most High, okay, can hear your prayers. All right, that's you basically showing the Most High. All right, you're you're able to go through some pain of this flesh, so you can gain more spiritual treasures to get closer to your power. So practice fasting now, okay? Because this whole world is gonna go through what this world call a fast. All right. Well, not everybody, but a lot of the wicked are gonna die of just getting slowly their flesh eating away at themselves, okay, which is a painful death. And you don't want to be a part of that. So practice fasting now, okay? Draw closer to the Most High, repent, all right? Ask for forgiveness, ask for fear, ask for faith, okay? Ask for the Most High to keep you from the hour of temptation, which is the RFID microchip being spread and being tempted, okay? It's like it being spread and you being tempted of it, which is the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast, according to the scriptures. All right. So let me read this again. Lamentations 4:9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. Okay. And this pandemic, all right, this hunger pandemic that's just coming to fruition, all right. A lot of people of this world are not used to eating every day. Okay, a lot of people in Africa suffer through starvation, all right, global hunger. But of course, now people are just making it more. Is things are gonna keep increasing. Okay, so but of course, this is a sign that we're living in the last days. This is a sign that the who the world calls Jesus Christ is coming back. But his name's not Jesus Christ, his name's Yahushua, a so-called black man, what you will call a Negro man, is coming back to save the remnant of his people, right, and destroy the wicked of his people as well, 2/3 of the nation Israel, and to put you heathen nations under subjection for 1,000 years. Okay, this is what's coming, a new age in righteousness. All right, and there's signs that the Lord gave to his disciples so they can know when when would the kingdom of heaven be restored to Israel. All right. So let's just jump to the point. Matthew 24 and verse 7. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." Okay, so a nation against a nation. There's 18 nations according to the Bible. All right, so a nation against a nation is a race, right? Okay, one race of people, what this world call ethnicity of people against another. All right, it says kingdom against kingdom. All right, that's World War III. One government superpower against another. All right, Russia versus Iran. All right, Slovakia, U.S. versus Iran, U.S. versus Russia. Okay. And it says, there shall be famines. So let's get this word famines. Okay. Because this is just all biblical prophecy. It's just all biblical prophecy that's coming to pass.
Strong's G 3042. Lamas. Lamas.
So Lamas, okay. Lamas. It reads scarcity of harvest, famine. It says famine, hunger. Okay, it says Darth right here. Okay, scarcity of food, death, Slakia, Darth, famine, hunger. So scarcity of food. That's what's coming to this world as a sign that we're living in the last days. Okay, the beginning of sorrows. Okay, the day of the Lord is almost here. That shall come as a thief in the night. When they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction, okay, cometh upon them like as woman with travail. All right. So a time like never before seen is coming. So of course, Israelites, sincere, if you're drawn to this word, if you want to have safety from the king of terrors, the Yahweh Shem Yahushai, seek him now before it's too late. Seek him while the evil days are not here. Because as of right now, things are still not complete, utter chaos and chaotic all around America and other parts of the globe. So you can still seek the Most High, right? You can watch videos of Great Millstone on YouTube. You can go out to see the prophets and hear their word, okay? Out on the highways and byways, okay? Because the men of the Lord are back today. They just did not disappear. We're still living in biblical times. All right, just because the Lord, Yahushai, who the world calls Jesus Christ, just because he's not on the scene anymore doing wonderful miracles doesn't mean we're not in biblical times anymore. The Bible is still in play. It's still in effect. All right. The Lord needs to return. And before the Lord returns, there's going to be utter chaos all around the globe. All right. The lake of fire, okay, in Revelation, all right, is America with ICBM nuclear missiles. All right. There's going to be so much fire that it's going to look like a lake of fire. This is all biblical prophecy that's going to come. America's going to lose World War III. Okay. It's just plain as day. Okay. But of course, The masses are not given the spiritual eye to see this because the Most High doesn't want them to see it. He doesn't want them to get it. All right. So if you get this message, this sincere doctrine, all right, you should run with it. All right. Believe, all right, this gospel. Of course, don't just be simple and believe every word. All right. Just check it up for yourself. Okay. Do your own little research. All right. Don't believe everything a man tells you. Okay. But of course, this is the 100% doctrine, not Buddhism, not Hinduism, not being a Muslim. All right. This truth from Camp of Great Millstone. So let's read it again. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. So let's get this word pestilences real quick. All right, just for edification. All right, because this coronavirus was sent from the Most High.
Strong's G 3061. Loimas. Loimas.
Loimas. Greek word. That's the word, Greek word loimas. And it means pestilences, a pestilent fellow, pest, plague. Okay, so a plague. All right, what this world called disease. I mean, coronavirus is a pandemic. Okay, so these are all biblical. We're living in biblical times. And a hunger pandemic is coming. This is 2 Ezra chapter 6 in the Apocrypha and verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Okay, and you have some grocery stores, okay, Walmarts, etc., right, with empty shelves, okay, during this whole coronavirus pandemic, and it's just going to increase because things may seem to get better. They may restock. Farmers may get everything back to the way it used to be before the coronavirus pandemic, but ultimately things will get much worse. They may put things back in the shelf, right? Have everything looking so extravagant, but sooner or later, it's gonna be just like those movies that a lot of people flock to, The Purge. All right, when there's when there's a mass amount of people trying to fight for just a loaf of bread, okay, just to get a bag of chips at the store. These will be people fighting for these for things that they used to take for granted. Okay, these would be people fighting for things they used to take for granted, right? Because it says the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Okay, so that's the time that's about to come to America. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So that's how, when you get hungry, man, right? These people are gonna go into cannibalistic mode, all right? Eating their own selves, eating their children, eating other human flesh. You already got severe serial killers and wicked people of this world who love drinking other people's blood and eating people. Okay, so if other chaos breaks loose, people are gonna become more sadistic and not caring about other people's feelings because their stomach is starving, right? They're gonna become more primal, more animalistic. Okay, because they need to fill that tummy of theirs. Because these Americans are used to just gorging down on fast food, pizza, burgers, fries all day and just keep eating and eating. All right, you got a lot of people who never went a day without eating, went 2 days without eating, 3 days without eating. Okay, and that's good. The wicked, man, it's gonna be known that they're the wicked real soon. All right, but of course, the sincere, right, the elected nation Israel, all right, we're preparing for what's about to come. How are we doing this carnally? Buying up food from these storehouses, doomsday prepping? Hell no, because that's not gonna save you at all. We're preparing so we can be covered by the Most High, Yahweh Shemir Shai, which is the only way you're gonna survive what's about to come to this world. If the Most High, the Creator, is with you, that's it. That's it. Okay. If the God of Israel is not with you, you are finished. This is the last. This is Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Okay? It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay, Jacob being the progenitor of you so-called Black Spanish Native Americans. Okay, the 12 tribes of Israel. It says Jacob's trouble. So you Black Spanish Native Americans, all right, from of course, the elect, all right, all the way to the 2/3. Okay, it's gonna be a time of the elites persecuting us. But of course, the Mosai is gonna, just like in Egypt, all right, keep the elect, all right, because the elect, through all these reincarnations, all right, have been sincere. Okay, the Mosai is gonna keep the elect under his protection. And the 2/3, all right, like in Egypt, okay, of course, all of Israel got saved, all right, and was delivered out of Egypt. Okay, but of course, the wicked died in the wilderness. All right, that wicked generation is back. The generation who said, of course, put the Lord's blood on us and our children. That generation, of that wicked generation of so-called Black Spanish Native Americans, they are back. And the Most High is going to get their final punishment real soon. Okay? So it's going to be a time of trouble. All right? It's going to be great. It says, alas, that day is great. So let's get this word great. All right? Blue Letter Bible, the word great, to have a better understanding of words. All right? Because if you just read these words in the Bible, all right, just for face value, all right, you're not going to have the full proper understanding of the mysteries of the Bible, because the Bible is not meant for someone just to read it plain as day and not go into the meaning of words, spiritually try to have the Holy Spirit move you so you can know proper dark sayings and mysteries and parables. It's not just a children's book. Okay, so it says great. Hebrew word is
Strong's H 1419. Gadol. Gadol.
So gadol, okay, it means great, large in magnitude and extent, in number, intensity. That's the point. It says importance. That's actually good too. Intensity, importance. All right. It says greatness, great things, haughty things, important things. All right. So the importance of Jacob's trouble and the intensity is going to be very huge. Okay. Because this time must come. Before the kingdom of heaven, utter destruction has to come. All right. It's only right. Okay. It's only right. Right. The Lord needs to make his elect go through trouble so they can be refined as gold. All right. And the Most High has to put the wicked to death. So the Most High is doing a lot of plans. All right. And this hunger pandemic, which is coming, all right, is just more of the Most High's plans to which is about to come. It's Daniel 12 and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. So who's Michael? All right, Michael's, all right, what this world call an angel. Okay, but no, it's not what you think an angel looks like, a so-called floating Caucasian baby. All right, Michael's an archangel. Okay, the head archangel. All right, it says the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation even to the same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Okay, so a time of trouble. All right, it's gonna get so bad that the Most High has to send, all right, an archangel. All right, angels are gonna be angels during the time of Jacob's trouble, all right, angels, okay, are gonna be guiding, all right, for certain instances, certain points, okay. The Most High is gonna send Michael, the head archangel, all right, and ultimately he's gonna send the Lord, the only begotten Son, because it's gonna get so bad out here, okay. Because World War III is the war to end all wars. It is the war to end all wars, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of chaos. It's going to be way worse than World War II, way worse than World War One. It's going to be so bad that the Most High to send his only begotten Son in an army of angels, all right, to save his elect. And of course, to destroy the armies of this world, okay, this carnal world, all right? He has to destroy it with the almighty power of the army of Israel, Yasharallah, okay? So this is Psalms chapter 78 and verse 12. Marvelous things did he in the sight of their fathers, in the land of Egypt, in the field of Zoan. He divided the sea and caused them to pass through, and he made the waters to stand as a heap. Okay? So the Most High having, all right, Moses, okay, divide, all right, the Red Sea. That was a strange phenomenon if people were to see that today. All right, but the Most High did that for his people. And he did it for all of the Israelites. Okay, divided the sea. It says, in the daytime also he led them with a cloud, and all the night with a light of fire. And this cloud was a so-called UFO, a chariot of Israel. Okay, with a roll called UFO, a flying saucer, a flying disc, where aliens ride on. That, yeah, what people would talk about. They would talk about it like that, but it's actually a chariot of Israel, a heavenly vehicle. It says, he clave the rocks in the wilderness and gave them drink as out of the great depths. He brought streams also of the rock and caused waters to run down like rivers. It says, and they sinned yet more against him by provoking the Most High in the wilderness. And that's the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. All right. Never satisfied. Okay. Whining, all right, in the wilderness when the Most High was doing miracles for them. Okay. And they tempted Yahweh in their heart, which is their mind, okay, not their actual organ, their mind, by asking meat for their lust. Yea, they spake against Yahweh, they said, can Yahweh furnish a table in the wilderness? Behold, he smote the rock that the waters gushed out, and the streams flowed. Can he give bread also? Can he provide flesh for his people? Okay. So them keep asking for more and more. Therefore the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, heard this and was wroth. So a fire was kindled against Jacob, and anger also came up against Israel, because they believed not in Yahweh and trusted not in his salvation, though he had commanded the clouds from above and opened the doors of heaven, and had rained down manna upon them to eat, and had given them the corn of heaven. Man did eat angels' food. He sent them meat to the full. Okay? So the Lord raining down manna from heaven. All right? So the Israelites can eat. Okay? So the Lord can do miracles so you can be protected during these times. Because he did it in Egypt. All right? In Egypt, the plagues of Egypt, compared to what's about to come to America, is not even to be compared. All right? The deliverance of Egypt. So you think the Most High, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is not going to do miracles for the elect now? All right? Come on, man. The Lord's going to do miracles, all right? Okay, you may not eat in a week. The Most High could give the spirit for you to not eat for 3 weeks straight, all right? In this carnal, weak body, okay? So you need to believe that, all right? That the Lord's going to be with the elect. Not with not with all Israelites, okay? Because 2/3 are going to receive their judgment, but with the elect, all right? giving you food, all right, giving you a path to go, guide, all right, protection from all the strange calamities, all right, the beasts of the field being at peace with you. Let me get that, all right. Oh, I basically have it. This is Psalms 91 and verse 1, all right. It says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge, and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day." Okay? So keep you not bugging out like all these people when they witness their worst nightmares. Okay? "Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways." Okay? And this is just the Most High protecting you, all right, being with you, okay? Basically allowing you to have that faith and showing you that you have faith in Him by giving you a path in the midst of all this chaotic darkness, okay? That's glorious. And of course, the elect, we're going to sincerely know, all right, we're going to truly know what the protection of the Most High is when we see the utter chaos and all these other people getting condemned, slowly dying away of hunger, okay, which is a terrible death. Worse than the death, of course. Lamentations 4:9, "They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field." Okay? All right, so we need to trust in the Lord. All right, practice fasting, afflicting your soul to get closer with the Most High. All right? Of course, don't just try and go on a week fast, a 40-day night fast like the Lord did. All right? Don't be over righteous. Okay? Just pace yourself. All right? And start slow. Okay? You may go on a 1-day fast, then do a 2-day fast, then of course a 3. All right? You keep on improving. Okay? Because the Most High is going to test His elect. All right? And the elect needs to be ready. Okay? And spiritually, the elect are going to be ready, but we don't know if we're a part of the elect or not. So that's why we need to keep pushing forth that effort, okay, for the Most High's sake. Making our calling election sure. This is Job chapter 5 and verse 19. Okay. This is Job chapter 5 and verse 19. "He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine," you see, famine, a famine of biblical proportions is coming. "In famine He shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue. Neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee." Okay? It says, "And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation, and shalt not sin." Okay? So the beasts of the earth, wild animals being at peace with the elect. Just tearing up someone, and when that animal sees you, okay, it doesn't do anything. All right? It just goes on to tear up someone else. All right? That's mercy from the Most High. Okay? Leviathan, what the world called a Loch Ness monster. Okay? A sea monster. tearing up wicked people, all right? But of course, you could look at Leviathan, all right, and the Leviathan glance at you and not doing anything to you, all right? That's protection from the Most High. That's mercy, right? Because strange beasts are gonna come out there. Strange beasts are gonna come out, all right, and pay the wicked a visit, all right. You want to be protected from all this, from demons, cannibalism, being put to death by angels, right? You want to be protected from all this, okay? This is Psalm chapter 23 and verse 4 to close. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Let me read that again. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, death all around you, at every corner you look, death, I will fear no evil. So is that you saying you're going to fear no evil? Is that pride? No, that's the Most High being with you. Giving you the spirit so you can have a cold spirit, so you can be straight on the straight gate mindset. That tight-roping mindset of you tight-roping to the kingdom of heaven, the Most High is going to give that to the elect. It says, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Okay, so you choosing to fear the Most High now, preparing yourself, okay, acknowledging He's the King of terrors, all right, serving the Lord in the days of thy youth when the evil's day comes not. You basically saying, I'm nobody, I'm basically like a little mice in a giant realm, okay, a little ant in a huge universe, okay. You acknowledging that, being sincere and following the laws and statutes and commandments of the Most High is going to have you not bug out and fear everything you see, all right? Because you chose to fear the Most High before everyone else is going to be forced to fear the Most High and be condemned, okay? So the Most High is going to have you, it's going to look like to these people you have no damn fear, but you fear the Most High, okay? Because you're going to be walking through all this chaos, okay? Of course, being tried, but ultimately, the Most High is being with you, all right? And that's protection. That's the ultimate protection. So, Lord willing, this video is edifying. Hunger pandemic is coming of biblical proportions. We're living in the end times. It's inevitable. America's destruction is coming. If you want to be safe from all this, you need to draw to the Most High, all right? So practice fasting, okay? Afflicting your soul, getting close to the Most High, right? Pray, fast, do what you have to do so the Most High can, so you can have faith that the Most High is going to give you mercy. Okay, so Lord willing, this video is edifying. Utter chaos and calamity to America. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Yasharallah. All praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash. Shalom.